Hello everyone, this is Hakaym and welcome back to some more World of Warships, and today we will be taking out the Tier 8 German premium battleship, the Tirpitz. And I realized that I have not shown off the Tirpitz in a long time, and I thought this would be an excellent time to bring her back, and especially since I've heard rumors that we are getting the German battleships here in the fall, which I am extremely looking forward to it. I can't wait. A new battleship line gets me excited. Also, should point out that this is update 5.6.1, and I have been on the new the test server of 5.7. And a lot of stuff is changing. The modules are changing. They're either being condensed and giving you basically a better option, because some modules you just never got. They really weren't that useful. And so they made it to where you actually had to make that decision whether or not to get a specific type of module over another, and vice versa. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully they will reimburse us. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they'll reimburse us instead of just, converting them to the new modules. That would be nice for the reimbursements, because then you can go back and reapply them. Because one thing I do want to try is instead of the decrease on your rudder shift time, rather do that, or I would rather do the speed boost than the turning rudder shift time. Reduce on the rudder shift time. Ugh, I'm just saying that badly. So that's kind of my thoughts, because they increased the rate by extra 25%, so it's 50% faster, which I really want to try, see if that works a little bit better than just trying to use your rudder. Anyway, we are playing on Land of Fire. On our side, we have 2 Tirpitz, Colorado, Nagato, Otago, Scores, Cleveland, Brioni, 2 Fabukis, Farragut, and Mutsuki. And on our enemy team, there's a North Carolina, 2 Tirpitz, Fuso, Mogami, Atlanta, Nuremberg, Alba, Pabuki, Mahan, and Blishkovika, and Amutski. And we are moving towards sea, and there is Aoba showing us a nice little broadside. Can we hit him pretty hard? No, he turns away. Only 2 shells land. And the reason why I picked out this replay is it gets really intense really quickly. So right now we see there's at least a Mogami, Aoba, and a destroyer, as well as the Fuso, which everyone knows that watches my videos that I love the Fuso. The Fuso is such a fantastic battleship. And the Mogami took a okay hit from us, but lost his gun, one of his guns. So that's slightly unfortunate for him. That is 1/5 of his firepower, now unable to use. And we have our sights on the Alba. It's pronounced Alba, not Aoba, Alba. And let him a little bit too much. We only get 3,000 points of damage. It's not bad. But we do have, let's see, a Mutsuki over here, Cleveland, and a Otago. And we do see a Blishkovika way out on the west side, but he should die, hopefully, fairly quickly to that Cleveland. Hopefully. The Cleveland's guns are pretty fantastic when you're going up against destroyers. That's kind of, it's a light cruiser per se. It's getting towards a heavy cruiser, and light cruisers, their rate of fire is very high, which means that it is easy to take out destroyers because of that high rate of fire. Now we do see a Fubuki, and he probably fired torpedoes, so we do need to be aware of him at all times. And oh, looky, torpedoes. How'd I guess? We just did 7,000 on that, the Alba, not the Aoba, and I don't think he's gonna last very much longer. We are keeping ourselves as narrow as possible. The Fuso is coming down towards sea, But this Alba is going to meet Davy Jones. Or so I thought. Of course. Of course. As soon as I said that, it doesn't happen, and he actually survives the barrage from us. So, for everyone that knows, the Tirpitz is the only battleship in the game that has torpedoes. And she is fantastic going brawling, and that's what we are gonna go do. So the Fuso is making a almost beeline down towards sea, and he has a lot of guns, but his shells are very small. I believe it's the same size as the Congo. You don't get a larger shell size till I believe the Amagi. Oh, it's been a while. Like I barely remember playing the Nagato. The Amagi was fantastic, but I don't remember the Nagato. So I do look at my torps, and I'm looking to see where I can actually fire them from. And the Mutsuki is firing his own torpedoes. And we are definitely within torpedo range. And I just want to be patient. He could easily go either to the port or the starboard. And I want to get as much a broadside on him as possible, so I can use those torpedoes. And the Mutsuki is forcing his hand. And that's going to be more than enough for us. Now we are taking a pretty big beating from that Terp. That enemy Tirpitz is catching us on the broadside. And here's that Fubuki firing, a crap ton of torpedoes. I think we're gonna get one on our stern there, and our secondaries are opening up, but the Fubuki fired all his torpedoes, and that means he has no torpedoes for at least a minute, if not longer. Now I did fire torpedoes hoping he'd continue going south, but he does change his plans. And I'm about to run into an island. I really don't want that. Now, the Tirpitz main guns are very quick to rotate, which is extremely nice. And compared to, say, the Amagis or the North Carolina. And I didn't even need it. I already had my back guns reloaded, and that last shot killed him. So that means I do have my front guns fully available to fire on this Mogami, who has been kind of a pain to me. He's been constantly firing at me with his HE shells, which are fairly potent if you ignore it. So, do land a very insignificant hit on the Mogami. Did very little damage. But that's not it. Whoa. Now we get chased down at Mogami and Tirpitz. Can we kill this Mogami? Oh, I think he's trying to be as avoidable, avoid as much as he can. He's doing the side winding, the snake maneuver, which is going to be your best way if you're trying to avoid a battleship's guns or any else's guns, is constantly moving and being semi-unpredictable, because there's only so much you can do. You can either slow down, speed up, turn to port, turn to starboard, etc. So I am on half health. The enemy Tirpitz, who was at full health, is now over halfway down, and it's all due to the fact, probably, to that Cleveland, who has been just constantly bombarding him with his high explosive. So the fires probably are just raging on the Tirpitz. Poor sod. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's true or not, but I have heard people saying that we will get German battleships sometime in fall. I really am looking forward to it, and I wonder if they're going to keep the whole idea that German battleships will have torpedoes, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of unfair if German battleships get torpedoes to an extent, because no other battleships have torpedoes. No way of defending themselves like that at close combat. And that Mogami really wants me dead. It's not firing on that Tago. Instead, it's firing on me. That Tago is nearly dead. And you should have just aimed for him. That Tago is more of a threat to him than me, because he's closer and more likely to hit him. And there's a Renamutski. Oh god. Yep, I am turning as quick as I can to get away from him. Now I do have high explosive loaded, ready for this Mutski. Let's see if we can bag ourselves a kill. Hopefully we can. We just need to get out from behind this mountain, and that new icon is so very helpful. So helpful indeed, that we could actually land a shot. Fortunately, we don't get the kill on that shot. Hopefully we can do it when our back guns get around. And I'm kind of leaving myself open to that enemy Tirpitz. And speaking of the devil, lands a decent hit on us, caused almost 12,000 points of damage. And yeah, I'm gonna go after him. That was unexcusable of him. How dare he actually land a good shot on me and do damage? How rude. So the friendly Atago did die. He was 2,000 points of health. Easy kill on anyone. The Mogami could have done it, or the Tirpitz. I wasn't actually watching, so sorry. Now our team is doing a fantastic job. And probably what's helpful is, I think there is a enemy Tirpitz that is AFK. And I believe he's been AFK for a while. I believe. Yep. It looks like he's been AFK for a little while. And our team is just, farming him for damage. And that's one bad thing, is the team will try to farm for damage and then fail to do the objective. I've seen that happen, actually. I saw 2 destroyers doing that. They completely ignored the objective, even though we were about to lose, just so they can farm some additional damage. Had to point out to them that, oh hey, if we lose, that additional damage is going to be even less. So yeah. Now, me and the enemy Tirpitz are very close on health, and a lucky shot from either of us could kill one or the other. Now, I do get behind the island. I am spotted though, but the Tirpitz can't hit me as well as I can't hit him. He just hid behind the island. And the Mogami. Oh, you really should have hid behind the island, because you probably would have lived a little bit longer. Yeah, there is our 3rd kill of the game. Very nice. But I think this enemy Tirpitz is actually going to survive, due to the fact that we have all 3 caps. And we're about to win on 1,000 points. So this last part of the video, we just trade shots. We don't kill each other one way or the other. So this is going to be it for this video. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. Oh, I do have one thing I do want to say. As of, I believe it was yesterday, so I think it was actually on Saturday night, the terrible account that happened in Orlando, Florida, kind of really shook me up. Well, I mean, it's something that happens. It's just unexcusable and unbelievable. So I would like to pay my respects to all the family and friends that lost someone to that deadly attack. So my thoughts go out to all you people. You guys have a great day. Zaijian.